Pitbulls Dangerous? This is probably the most asked dog question in the world, and I'm gonna answer it right now. Pitbulls are more dangerous than any other species of dog. Keyword more. Does not mean all of them are bad. Does not mean all of them are good. Pitbulls are more likely to attack a person or an animal than any other dog species. Whenever a pitbull activist sees this, they'll say nurture over nature. And I don't believe nurture over nature is a thing. I don't think it's 100% of one thing. It's both of them combined, but I believe nature has the majority. Let me just say that the pitbull community is the most toxic community in the world. Even more toxic than the toxic aquarium community. Hashtag 120 gallons per goldfish. So let's quickly take a look at statistics, because statistics don't lie. Even though pit bulls make up 6 to 7% of the dog population in the United States, they are responsible for 68% of dog attacks and 52% of dog-related deaths. I can end it there and just say that's my evidence to show that pit bulls are more likely to attack than any other species of dog. I won't end the video right here because even though the statistics exist, sorry for statistics, pit bull activists just ignore this. They say this is a bunch of nonsense and it's not true. They look over statistics just like how they look over genetics. Genetics literally make up who you are, by the way. Do you think border collies and Australian shepherds go to herding school to learn how to herd? Do you think that greyhounds work hard every day to become how fast they are? Well, maybe some of them get trained, but they're naturally athletic. They're naturally fast. It's in their genetics. And if a pit bull who's bred to literally fight and kill bulls, and fighting bulls requires you to be aggressive, by the way, only attacks because the owner is bad. Do you see how flawed that argument is? It just doesn't make sense how well these dogs are being treated just because their owners don't want them to look bad. I believe it's a mixture between nature and nurture, but I believe a good 60% comes from nature alone. And do you know what's even worse than the statistics that I mentioned above? Most pit bull attacks, around 90%, are unprovoked. Pit bulls randomly attack people, and they're known to do that. And that's one of the worst things about them. You don't know when they're going to attack. So let's take an example of a cat. A cat's gonna puff up its tail, its eyes will dilate, what other thing? It will start to growl. Dogs will growl also, but pit bull, it can act normal. Switch, bites you. Bite kills your baby. It happened before. A woman sneezed, and the pit bull killed their baby. It sneezed, and the pit bull got scared and killed the baby. It didn't get scared. It's a bad dog. And yes, every dog can attack someone. But can every dog kill someone? Pit bulls can easily kill. They are large, they are very muscular, and they're literal beasts of dogs. It can easily kill a child. It can easily kill an elderly person. It can easily kill an animal. And those people will never know when the pit bull's gonna attack because they attack so randomly. These dogs are insanely strong and aggressive because they were bred to be insanely strong and aggressive. It's in their genetics. And if you say genetics don't play a role in the dog's behavior, you're just an idiot. You can't tell when they're gonna attack. They're very strong, and they have irresponsible owners. Because of how much toxic positivity goes around in the pit bull community, weak people get them. Mentally weak and physically weak. Obviously, if you're physically weak, you won't be able to control the dog. And if you're mentally weak, you'll see the dog as a weapon. And also, being mentally weak means being dumb. Remember, they think that genetics don't matter. Like, genetics don't make up literally who you are. God, genetics don't matter, guys. Genetics, they just don't matter. And I've met some really nice pit bulls, but they can attack me whenever they needed to, and I would never know. That's a huge problem. They're very strong, but the main problem is you don't know when they're gonna attack. And people treat them too nicely. That's another problem. Always be cautious when you're around a pit bull. Let me say a statement before I end the video. You can take the pit bull out of the aggressiveness, but you can't take the aggressiveness out of the pit bull. Okay, this is the end. Thank you for watching. By the way, I only evaporated a thin layer off the surface of this topic. And I only needed to do this because I needed to cover the basics about pit bulls before I go into the more complex problems about pit bulls. And because if I did everything in one video, first of all, it'd be too long. And second of all, it would be kind of hard to understand. And third of all, it'd be a lot of work. And which means this video is only a part 1. Part 2 is coming out next week or the week after that. Oh, thank you for watching till the end. Please like the video and subscribe, and comment. Do anything that can get the YouTube algorithm on my side. And thank you, and hope we hit 10,000 subscribers by June the 5th, aka my birthday. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe to join the Fortnite Burger Gang.